What's up, guys? This is CJ with CoinOpTV, and today we're going to be doing a little Halo 5 walkthrough on one of the new maps that came out in the most recent content pack. Now, as some of you may know, 343, when they launched Halo, they decided to include all these rec packs that you could buy. In exchange, all of the DLC up to a certain point is free. So this is one of the most recent content packs. I think they've been doing one every month, and it comes with usually a new map and new rec packs, new armor items for you to unlock and stuff. So this is one of the new ones here, and it's called Riptide. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick look through it just to kind of walk through it so you guys can see it. Maybe you don't have Halo, or maybe you just haven't played any of this yet, but we'll take a look here and see what it looks like. Now, they've been doing, most of the time they've been doing one arena map, which is what this is, and one either new Warzone map or a variant. So this month they reconfigured Battle of Noctis into an Assault Warzone style map. So that's the other map that came with this, and I'm kind of just looking for out of these maps a little more. I'm not quite sure even how to say it. I liked some of 343's maps, but with Bungie's, they always had more of the environment built in, and it looked like people just stumbled onto these maps as opposed to their big UNSC bases set up everywhere with the same kind of building pieces. So I think 343 started to get a little better at that, but we'll see looking at this map if they've got any better than that. Now, this is my first kind of walk through this map as well, so you can kind of see it almost looks like Fathom to a point, which is their underwater map. Maybe this is a map that's supposed to be set above Fathom. I don't know. I did not read the intro, but it has a lot of the same parts, it looks like, that Fathom does. Already, and like big pieces growing in. So it looks like this might be a kind of a broken down structure, and that may be what they were going for with this one. So we'll have to keep walking around here and take a look and see what we can see here. So it looks like that's closed off. So kind of see how the map flows. Just sprint around the outside here. Looks like it's got some good vantage points, good top level, mid level, kind of lower level setup. It's got some of the same pieces that Fathom has, like this piece right here. This kind of feels like that middle area where you're popping in and out, but it's definitely a different layout, so that kind of helps. There's a fuel rod on the map, I see. You get a little bit more of that underwater piece there. We're back here, so if we go up across the middle, I see a beam rifle over there. It looks like you'll catch people kind of running all the way over, around and down on this map. You can kind of catch them all over the place. There's some nice kind of hidden tunnels here so you don't get shot out in the open. Looks like you can pop out and take shots at people up on both the balconies. Nice environment effects in here. Looks like you got terrarium pods or something with plants growing. No flood, which I was expecting, but we haven't seen the flood for a while. We're up to. So it looks like the beam rifle's down on the lower level, which is you're kind of exposed when you're going. Also, I don't know if you take it and immediately jump up, kind of sit on the side here and pick people off. Little platforms. Doesn't look like a lot of huge hallways though for beam rifle.
Beam rifle ready.
This kind of area right here is your best bet. But a lot of the arena maps are a little smaller like this, and I kind of like it. I mean, I feel like some of Halo 4's maps got a little too big, a little too open. And this kind of goes back to some of the ways Halo maps used to be built. So it's a pretty small map overall. I mean, I just jogged around the outside it there. Water down. Some nice water mist effects. So it does look like there's multiple levels and little nooks you can hide in. There might be shot hallways here. It looks like it's just this kind of ring around the outside and then this middle pathway that you can go through. It does look like there's a lot of clamber points. That's one mechanic I do like, is that they added all that and you can boost around and jump up and stuff. I do like the aesthetic that it's kind of broken down. It kind of reminds me of Mass Effect a little bit, the way everything looks, but I do kind of wish they'd get into more of the natural formation, and hopefully that's coming. Stuff like, Guardian. Guardian had a little bit of man-made stuff with the platform and the base, but it had a lot of foliage growing around it. And other maps like that, I mean, there have been plenty over the Halo franchise, like Snowbound, and those are more big maps. Maps where you might have bases, but there's a lot of natural formations that kind of make it look like you and kind of set a base down, as opposed to going to an empty area and building their own base, which a lot of these maps. And you get a little bit more of that with the big team battle maps, and a lot of what I've seen out of Forge looks fantastic. That's one of the things that people have been kind of disappointed for the longest time, is Forge wasn't quite to where they wanted it to be. Couldn't do a whole lot. Colors were all the same, and now it really looks like they're really trying to make Forge into almost a full map editor. So I've seen people make remakes of all of the Halo maps so far, and I think the only thing they really need to put out for that still is a texture pack, but other than that, you can change colors and everything, and it looks really nice. So some people, hopefully they get a Forge playlist up soon, which is something that I don't think people would have said on Halo 4, because it was just all gray maps, and I think even on Reach, people like the Forge maps, but they started to get tired of them pretty quickly because of the aesthetics. So. But anyways, on this map, I do like the overall look of it. It's bright. It's got a lot of vantage points. Not very long, but if you're a good sniper, you can kind of pop in and out of these doorways. And up here, you kind of got a vantage to both sides of the map. So it is kind of nice in that aspect, but it looks like there's going to be a lot of assault rifle SMG gameplay. Wondering if there's a shotgun on this. Looks like beam rifle and fuel rod. Fuel rod's going to be a terror on this map, just coming around these tight corners. Beam rifle, not so much. I'm going to leave that for other people, but if you hop out with a fuel rod, you can just run around these little hallways. Got to be careful not to kill yourself, but just boost right up. Take them out. So. Overall, it's a pretty good looking map. I like it. I like the fact that they're doing these free content packs as opposed to charging for all the maps, because say you don't like some of the maps, it's okay. You get them for free, so you can keep playing. You can play them regardless. You don't have to spend your money on them. So that's one of the good things. And hopefully the free packs keep going, and like I said, get a little more natural themed maps in the future. But overall, just wanted to give a quick walkthrough of Riptide, and that's kind of what it looks like. And if you guys want to see more Halo 5 stuff, head on over to the CoinOpTV. I've done some videos in the past. There'll probably be more as more of this comes out. Also, there's a lot of games coming out in the next couple months. Tomb Raider, a bunch of stuff on PC. So go on over there and subscribe and check out our videos, and let us know in the comments on this video what Halo stuff you'd like to see. Thanks, guys.